Guys, Sunday. How's it going? Just getting my vitamin C. Yes, Ed? Placing any bets? That's Ed? Oh, look, it's Ed. Yeah. Cheers, Ed. What are we looking at today? Look at all that stuff. Gonna be looking at Internal Flame. Capital Square series. This is the third installment in Internal Flame. An exceptionally dark beer, but don't fret. It burns hotter than ever. An imperial stout brewed with 6 different types of malts and is infused with roasted cocoa nibs and habanero peppers to give it an exceptional layer of complexity. It's certainly going to warm your taste buds. 8.8% by volume. GR10. I'm glad I didn't have any vodka infused orange juice in my mouth when I read that comment. On the other hand, got some goodies today. My brother-in-law, who evidently has come to the conclusion that since I have reloading stuff, that it took him out of the scenario. So he showed up with a tote today, and that's fine. It's just gonna... What did he bring? All I can say is, oh my god. I have no idea what a bag this size holds in 9mm, but there's a lot, and I've already got a lot. Then there's a bag of 40 and a box topped off with 40. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of 10mm and a box of 10mm. These are some brand new 762 by 54R that I had purchased that haven't been reloaded yet. And let's see, a pretty healthy bag of 454 Casual. I would say over 150 308s, which I have a decent supply of 308s. And then I had gotten, this is 100 rounds of Lapua brass that was to go with the 100 rounds, and I know I've shown you these before, but they're so awesome just to look at. These are the 175 grain Alcoa ultra long range projectiles that someday, this isn't the kind of shit you just go out to the shack and aim at the berm at 95 yards away and go blam blah 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 blam. This was the shit that was and yes, J and JR10 Desert Gold, this stuff is not gonna be even, I won't even have this in the room. I will work with normal 308s to perfect that before this. And this will be the kind of thing where I am going to load, say, 5 or 6 rounds, write down every damn thing about them, go shoot a group at, 600 or 800 yards and see where it turns out, and then that's what this stuff is for. So, oh, and then I told him that I would be willing to get the stuff again, but of all the dies that I bought him, he brought back the ones for calibers that he doesn't shoot. So I've got the 762 by 54R for the Mosin, the 40/10, and the 454 Casual. And it's pretty pathetic when I look at those and go, I have no idea what the three of those do, other than the one is the decapping. So I'm working JR10. I'm working on it. Mission or line number 1 on your list. Slow the fuck down. Okay. I didn't have a contingency plan for this shit being in the way. Let's just put some of this over here. I mean, who wants to look at a big pile of brass? Wow. I said brass. Brass. Sorry. My bad. You know, every single time I think I'm done depriming, I just get to do more stuff. Oh, and Jay, you were talking, because you know my plan is to put a TV in there, and probably great advice. Enough can go wrong as it is, so stay focused. But the whole, actually, depending on the size, I might redo this whole area with a bigger TV, or maybe the area where the flag is, because I can always hang the flag over it. There's some reconstruction, and this one might just go, you know, on a corner mount, because I mainly want the TV in there for doing the video chat and making sure I'm doing the right thing. It's not like I hadn't really planned on throwing on a movie and then just pulling the arm of the reloader. You know what I'm saying? Okay, a glass. Ooh. I'm actually kind of hoping this is kind of it's kind of an experiment, so we'll get the glass out that hemp seed sent. Capital Brewery. It's hot, it's spicy, it's nasty. It's got, looks like a phoenix blowing flames on it. So, you know, what else should we use other than, say, a gargoyle to open it? Again, nobody knows what the hell has happened to Alex. And on top of it all, evidently his home phone isn't on. So we might be, you know, fronting some money to Hornet Fixer to drive out and check for signs of life. Okay, let's go. How far into it are we before we've even poured a damn beer? I don't care. So by now, you guys know that there's been a winner picked for the rifle and pistol. And didn't take it lightly. Me and Nihap have talked multiple amount of times, but last night spent considerable amount of time discussing different videos and different people. You know, like I said, chuckle fuck yourself, that this was not a random drawing. It's not a random drawing. Wanted to make sure it went to a good person, and you know, think what you want. I'm sure it was all planned from the beginning. I said to myself, you know, let's give away a rifle and a pistol, because I bet you we might be able to pull, say, 29 or 34 entries. There was 137 for the very first AR giveaway, and now, like, technically speaking, some of this is behind the scenes and some is not, but this is the 8th AR that has been sent to better homes. And of the giveaway ones that everybody knew about, the turnout could only be described as pathetic. Hell, I had, what, 29 entries for the supporters? for it. I what would that have said if I had more supporting videos than I actually had entries? I don't know. I don't know if it's YouTube or what. You know, I'm not going to get off my ass and enter because they're only giving away one rifle and one pistol. It just doesn't something I don't get the whole thing. Okay, well, it's darker than that spot in the middle of Chuck's butt. Or so I've been told. Okay, well, we'll start with low, medium. Oh, getting a little through there. Yeah, there is a little bit of light can make it through that. How's it smell? Actually, I'm getting coffee before the roasted malts. Coffee, roasted malts, and way in the background, a little bit of cocoa. No habanero on the smell. And if you know what habanero smells like, you know it kind of has a distinctive smell, so not getting any. So, cheers, guys. Oh, the winner. Tara. I really didn't know much about her until the giveaway, and from the amount of people that have left comments saying congratulations and it couldn't go to a better home, I guess me and NIHOP should feel pretty good about our choice, I guess. I mean, she has a channel with over 400 and something subscribers, and she does quite a few videos. So at least we're going to get to see the thing again. I've already been in communication with her, and she plans on not leaving it stock. So Tara, congratulations. Christine picked this, so you know it's got like this funky, weird, like sweet sour at the beginning. It has a fairly light mouthfeel for a beer of this caliber. You know, I don't know if it says. I'm assuming they're probably considering it an imperial stout. Yeah, an imperial stout. Yeah, it almost has like a syrupy, sweet, bitterish beginning, and then when that disappointing taste goes away, what you're left with isn't really all that bad. It has a cocoa roasted malts. Light on the coffee. And yeah, there's a little bit of warming from the habaneros, But it's like an undirected, one of those cheap analogies. It's just like a bunch of people playing musical instruments, and you've got your roasted malts back there blowing on his horn, and you've got Chuck over here tugging on his keys, and then you've got like the hot just in there. It doesn't. If you've had like the scalping habanero, you know you're getting that habanero pepper flavor. This just has a heated warming that's taking place right at the end, because the beginning is just completely drowned out with that funky sweet sour. Well, well, you know, Christine's passion for the craft brew arts, you know. She picked it because she had never seen this bottle getting reviewed by me, and where is Capital Brewing? Question mark. Hashtag fuck you, Chuck. Middleton. Oh, it's from Wisconsin. Well, that explains it. Wisconsin can't do shit right. Speaking of that, anybody catch that Wild game last night? Blow me, Johnny. That's all I have to say. Typical example of a Minnesota. Welcome to the fine state of Minnesota. I am your Governor Jesse Ventura. And I ain't got time to bleed. At one point, it was Wild 3. Texas, nothing. And they won 4-3. Nice going, Wild. And I don't even know where our illustrious Vikings were. I know they were doing good the last time I was outside walking past my neighbor, who, you know, spends the greater part of his life in a idling vehicle drinking bush beer. And yeah. Okay, well, on the E scale, internal flame. The only reason that this is getting any bump up in the numbers at all is because of the finish. The problem is you have to go through the beginning to get to the finish. So because of that, I have to give it a 2.5. Rather disappointing for an imperial stout with a bird spraying flames out of its mouth, I have to say. What do you want to look at tomorrow? You know, I always like it when you guys get the choice. So, okay. Let's do... Let's see, I got 3, 4... Alright, this could go either way. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. We're going to look at one of two things tomorrow, and it's completely up to you. We're either going to look at Robert Earl Keane, whatever the hell that means, Honey Pills. Let's not forget that this one was from Johnny Watson. This is a Texas beer, and when he walked in, the information that he asked for is simply, what is the shittiest beer you have? And this is what they gave him. Honey beer. And it's got a rather proud looking cock on the can. Or would you guys like to see Rogue's Santa's Private Reserve Ale? What can I tell you? Well, what can I tell you about this? I know a lot of you guys base it on either how good it could be or how lousy it could possibly be, along with the alcohol content. Premium Texas beer, brewed and bottled, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah.
Blah, blah.
There's no alcohol percentage on this one. The beer he picked was awesome.
What is that? You're just saying that.
Santa's Private Reserve is, no, I like it when they put red on black. Do you see an alcohol percent? Well, you're in the same boat as me. Need reading glasses? Alcohol percent or anything trivial that would... The guys are being asked to vote between
5.1 ABU, 12.5 Plato, 7.74 something.
just that for, well, the IBUs.
Yeah.
74 IBUs. What was the first one? 5.5?
5.5 ABUs. 7.6 RR.
Probably like 4.5% versus 5.5%.
It doesn't list the alcohol content on here.
Oh, that's 5.5 ABV.
5.1.
5.1. Here, this is what you picked out for me. Give that a whirl. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, don't even bother. Tastes like ass juice.
Does it? Is it horrible?
I gave it a 2.5.
Well, what the hell did I know? You sent me to the beer store to pick out beer which I don't drink. Okay, how is that working out for you?
John Solar, though? Maybe we'll have Christine talk to your wife. She comes back with like Keystone Light or I don't even remember what the hell you were drinking the other night, but it was just like...
Budweiser.
Not even that good.
PBR.
Nope.
Leinenkugels.
No. Was it Michelob Best or what? He was not.
Mick Ultra Golden.
He was not. That's even better. He was not happy. So at least when I send her out, she actually picked something like this, which it could have been awesome, but no, it had this really sweet sour beginning. Then it when that burnt away, you got nice roasted malts, chocolate, coffee, and the burn of the habanero, but no habanero flavors. So it was like you had to get through the first half to enjoy the second half. It was kind of like my life. I had to get through the first marriage to enjoy the second one.
No comment.
I'm this is my channel, and you guys have pretty much figured out I do what I'm gonna do, and I just say it how it is. And hang on, I'm sneaking in for one. I love this woman. The first one, man, there's prostitutes out there going, man, that woman's a slut. Okay, so Johnny's Nightmare. Or should we look at Santa's Private Reserve tomorrow? Whichever one you don't pick, we're not going to see until we've burnt through the pile. So it's, which one of these do you want to see tomorrow? Vote, and vote carefully, because it's me that will have to deal with this shit.
I'm sorry, that was a bad one.
I got a cool picture.
Well, it sounded good when I gave it to you. And you're like, hey, this sounds good.
It did.
It had possibilities.
It just has this really funky beginning. I'll finish it. That's what, it got a 2.5. If I was going to go right over there and dump the shit out, maybe what happens?
You're not going to hurt my feelings if you dump it out and don't finish it.
What happens if you dump habanero beer into a pot with Carolina Reaper peppers? That probably wouldn't work out.
No.
Okay, so that's the gig. Is it really that late?
Yeah.
I don't even know what time it is.
It's like after 6.
Oh my god, it's 6. Okay. Cheers, guys. You have a good night. Stay safe. Nobody hurt themselves on Monday going back to work.
Cheers, Lars.
Someday. Ding dong. I hear you guys are having a really good party. Who the hell are you? I'm Lars. Okay. See you guys tomorrow.
Are you sure about that?
If there is a tomorrow.